Yeah.
Honestly, I'd just try to get invite for qualifying so we can have a better background as we talk over the pre-race. Wait, why is my camera on? Is my camera on?
Their camera on! Hold on.
Bren, you cannot tell me you didn't realize I had a fucking camera.
No, I did not. Now you have a camera.
You didn't watch The Road America.
No, I did not.
You
I did not watch
sad
that
man.
over.
No, I didn't turn it off.
To be completely fair, I didn't know you had the foot cam in that race. I don't watch replays.
I do have a better foot cam now, so if you actually want to see it before I turn it off, you can see where my feet are compared to the pedals.
Gotcha. And you're wearing tennis shoes.
I always wear shoes. Everyone says you can't feel the pedals through your shoes. I actively feel the pedal through my shoe. I know exactly where it is, up and down through my shoe. I don't see how people can't.
Gotcha.
I hope you are watching.
Oh man, this is the second to last week for the bracket as well. I think the ad should be over.
Not the semifinals. I think it's
It is the semifinals.
finishing
It's
position.
by where you finishing position in those races. It's a semifinal this week between the 50 of Sean for Life, Savage is also.
Well, it has been a few minutes. There's the invite for qualifying to get the background. We can start over our things because I know we're talking about the bracket already. So let's start with that.
Yeah, bracket. We made our picks on thanks on the podcast. I know I didn't put that down, but I was the only person. Did I? I don't think I did.
Should've.
No, I was the only person who picked Savage to win over Sean. I think all three of you picked Sean, and then everyone picked, I think.
Oh, the bracket picks.
Bracket picks, no, I did not put those. And then everyone, I think, did we flip-flop? Who'd you pick for the
Honestly,
Cowboys
I think me and Mets
mine?
had the same, and then you had the different right side.
All three of you guys had like the same, I think.
Yeah,
Did I pick lined or Cowboys?
pretty much
I think
had
I
the
picked
same, and then
Cowboys.
you had on the left side a different guy.
Yep. Yeah, I know I picked Savage. Yeah, okay, yeah. That was awkward. You also from now on you also know where the tab is, so we don't have to be like, oh, who do we pick? You at least know that. I can also all right, I know, right? Yeah, it happens. Yes, it must be an issue with you then.
Wow. Well, anyway, now that he has a stream up, go ahead and talk about the bracket.
Well, the bracket tonight is going to be between Savage and Sean, and then the right side is going to be Line Cone and Cowboys. That one's going to be very interesting. I picked Savage. Now, besides that comment that I made, it sounded weird. I don't like to talk about that comment, but I did pick Savage, and I was the only one in our group that picked Savage, and the only reason I picked him is because he's an underdog. So, and he's also one of my teammates technically, so I had to pick him.
Savage being your underdog, and I will say, from what it looks like in practice, he was running up near the front, so expecting a front run for him tonight. Hopefully he's able to keep it with no incident.
Yeah, definitely. And then Line Cone and Cowboys, that matchup is going to be amazing to watch. Two of the fastest drivers in the league.
Another heavy hitter matchup between those two, with Lined Cone being on a bit of a hot streak, and then you have Cowboys who quietly runs up front, honestly. He's always up there, but he's not one to be aggressive in like really showing out on leading or running up through the field to the front. If he starts in the front, he usually stays there unless he gets some
Yep.
type of penalty.
Agreed.
And just to summarize it, Cowboys is the points leader. Lion Cone has finished in the top 5 for 3 straight races, so you can't get any more hotter than these two going at it for a championship spot.
Yeah, exactly.
We had some heavy hitters at the beginning, but seeing those two,
some of them got eliminated
on this third round. Yeah,
Sean eliminated one of the heavy hitters. And
Sean took out Irish. Yep.
He took out Sterlo and Irish, last year's really dominant drivers. Really. Also, now we can head into the points right now. So we talked about the bracket. Now we're on to the points. We said earlier, Cowboys was your points leader. Sean for Life, another guy. You said earlier they're also in the bracket still. Sean said second. Third is going to be Line Cone, the other bracket driver. So top 3 currently in the bracket. Top 3 in points are currently still in the bracket. So that proves something. I mean, their early season success is carrying over into the points as well. Spartan, who we saw have a great run early on, has fallen off a little bit. He looks to get back on track at Chicagoland tonight. 5th is going to be Dusty Stud. We saw him early on, really, Camo, and Hendrick. He was really consistent. Now, the last few weeks, he's been like Spartan a little bit, where it's fallen off a little bit, but not too much, in my opinion. What do you think? Yellow.
Sorry, I had some background noise I had to mute.
That was hella awkward.
I know, but I was like, it started. I'm pretty sure you picked it up in the stream, but not through the mic. But yeah, I had to mute that. Where'd you leave off on points, guy?
I was gonna ask about Dusty Stud. He's him and Spartan overall. They started out the season really well, but as of late they've been off track. What do you guys think about that? And do you think they can get back on track at Chicagoland tonight?
Dusty, I'd say, is in about the same way I described with Cowboys. If he qualifies up front, he's usually gonna stay up there. Again, Dusty's not one that we see drive through the field. If he's still like I just said, if he has the track position to start, he usually stays around it. It looked like he was pretty fast in practices. I saw he had some times up on the board on for the daily, so looks like he has some speed today. Hopefully, we see him up front even further. I know he's led a few laps this season. He's been close to a win, but hasn't got it yet. So hopefully he can break that through and make us 7 for 7 on new winners.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting. To have 7 for 7 on new winners. That would be insane, in my opinion. And on Spartan, what do you think about Spartan? Is it the same situation as Dusty, or do you think this week he can get back on track? Because I know I think he was one of the most consistent drivers besides Dusty, in my opinion.
Well,
he technically has, but yeah.
This is where I'm going to come in here and say this. The last 2 races they were in the 2020 cars, Dark Spartan finished 1st and 2nd.
Yep.
He's been one of the best in the 2020s. I think he can pick it up this week.
Yeah, so far he has done that, but also when we spoke to him last, he said he wasn't a fan of how he would perform here tonight. So even himself is skeptical on what he can do. But I believe with how these cars are at this track, strategies could pop in, especially if we go green the whole way. So you never know how they get it done. But speaking of the race strategies, and like everyone sees here, we're in the 2020 cars tonight. We have, actually, let me pull that back up because I had it
you're talking about the stage
race
length.
stats. Yep.
So stage 1 is going to be 39 laps. Stage 2 will be 37, and then the final stage will be 53. And then the fuel window, they're supposed to start off around 30 laps with the ×2 wear package being
save
on.
Up more.
So everyone has to make at least 1 pit stop per stage.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Confirmed 1 stop a stage, whether it be from a caution or from green flag pits, it's going to go through. I believe the most you can stretch your fuel here is going to be 32. That is hard saving because it is very difficult to save here. with it being a high-speed track, basically super speedway speeds, just with a little bit more turn on the turns.
I couldn't agree more. It is very difficult to save here, but it's definitely possible. But
it is possible to save, but it's also a fuel fuel. It's also a fuel degradation track with the high RPMs and speed. You lose a couple of laps on the fuel run. I believe it's up to 2. So even saving a lap to that degradation down to 1 lap could change a strategy run.
Agreed.
Because you never know with the pitting early how someone pits 1 or 2 laps after you, how the tires will fall out, see if they can run you down.
Yeah, also pitting early does give you advantage here, and that is going to be a key strategy for some, but I wanted to say this, I didn't want to interrupt you, Camo, but I wanted to go back to points because we only did up to 4s because I was asking about Dusty Sutton.
Oh, I didn't know.
And
I thought you went further.
Yeah. No, I didn't go further, but also impact. Remember, he got a win at Bristol earlier in the season. He had a rough week. Did he have a rough week last week? I got to check that over again. But he's currently
Impact. Yeah, he got beat by Mets fan. That's how bad it was last week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a rough week.
We were at Road America last.
He currently sits 6th in points. Overall, a good season so far. Rebound from last season. He had a bit of a rough start last season, but so far he's been pretty consistent overall. Sterlo sits 7th. Remember, he's had basically 3 lag-outs, so sitting 7th currently with that many lag-outs is impressive. Proxy sits 8th. Now, Proxy, he got, I think, I don't know. He got a pole last week, but was not able to secure the W. Currently sits 8th in points. 9th is going to be Lost. He's finally getting him back on track. You remember he made the Final Four last season, but had a bit of a rough start to the season. DD's also on pole, by the way, so DD's on pole. He makes
and
a
another
return.
Update, Jack Boy, the highest up to 78 cars. He's automatically locked into the field.
30.554.
Like you said.
I called it.
But he didn't show up. To be fair, Taterhead didn't make it.
Taterhead didn't make it.
Yep, he did not make the show or even qualify. Yeah. Alright, so continuing on, Lost finally getting back on track. Irish surprisingly sits 10th in points. That is a surprise to me. I didn't expect him to be so far down so far, but it is still very early on. Savage as well. They are tied currently for 10th. That is surprising. I didn't see them that far down. Ironman, who had that baby just a few weeks ago, congrats to you again. Is he? I don't think he's here tonight as well. He's taking a few weeks off. Oh, he's here?
I saw him in the lobby.
Alright, that's good news. So Iron Man is going to make a return in that 8 car. He's back this week. B13 has been a little bit, I think he's shown speed. He just hasn't been leading laps currently so far during the season. But he's also contender. Romeo, who won the opener at Talladega, he sits 14th in points, but he's already locked in with that win. Severing Code sits 15th, and on that bubble is Insolable. Squid currently sits 17th in points. They're going to be fighting for that spot. DD, who qualified on pole tonight, is at 18th in points with missing multiple races. And then Charter 78 surprisingly sits 19th in points.
That actually amazing.
Crazy.
That car is that high up.
And then we have Fast Racer currently sits 20th in points. GS Racing sits 21st. And then RC
he missed
Rowdy.
A lot of races.
Yeah, he has. He's only missed 1, surprisingly.
Not GS. GS missed like 3.
He has 5 starts, though.
Maybe even 4.
He has 5 starts.
I think we were like race 8.
Oh, wait, he probably had Start and Park. Alright, and then on to RC Rowdy, who has the win, so he's automatically locked in, but he sits 22nd points.
He's also missed a lot of races.
Yep, that is true. He has missed a lot of races. T-Stone sits in 23rd. Nilla sits 24th. Nick H sits 25th. And Proto sits 26th. And then all the way down to Mets fan, who currently sits 27th in points. And then Silent King sits 29th. I glossed over Jordan Dog since he's currently, I think, a sub-driver.
He's a sub-driver.
So he sits currently 28th in points. Silent King sits 29th. Dingleberry sits 30th. And then 5th Consta, who joined last week, sits 31st. And then Max Snipes, Goodwrench, and then Cobra. That is all your point standings. And the ones to watch tonight, of course, are the bracket drivers. The 50, the 18, the 48, and the 44 are the drivers to watch.
In this case, it's not the 50, it's the 43. And I just want to give a quick update here with that battle. Sean for Life is starting 13th. Slight Savage is starting 26.
Yeah, I just saw that in our chat. That's crazy. Not a great start for him, but he could push it up. All right, they're starting. Camo, you got the invite?
Oh, yep.
You better get quicker on that.
Hey, my stream just switched over, okay?
Yeah. Whatever you say, Buckaroo.
God, you say that weirdest shit.
What?
Of
Wow,
course, it would be
okay.
him that says it.
Wow, okay. Wow, everyone just judge the Bryn. Judge Bryn. Yeah.
Of course.
Alright. Yeah, Shut up, bro. Alright, they're starting up. They're in the loading screen. We can go over picks early at the stage 1 caution if you want to, or halfway through. I don't care. We'll do that later.
I think I picked Serving, didn't I? 23, but he's not in the 23. He's in the 96 tonight.
Yep, I can tell you right now. So for picks tonight, Didi got picked by Mets.
And he starts pole.
Yep, he's already in a hot streak. You picked Serving, I picked
Lind
Spartan.
and Sterlo, the top 3. That's a stacked number right there. Watch these guys to try to pull away from that field early.
Look who's starting in. That's the 14. Who's in the 14 tonight? Cobra had a great starting dish.
Is
that Cobra?
Oh, it is Cobra.
Trying to.
Yeah, it is Cobra.
Gotcha.
Cobra had a decent appearance in NXT. He ended up staying on the lead lap at the end of the second stage yesterday. Got into the top 12 at the end. Ran out with that lead pack. Good showing for him.
Alright, as they run that back there, Lind took the first lap over Didi. They were almost 3 wide coming out of 4 between him, the 11, and 19. But now Lind controls the race. You got Cowboy running down there with Sterlo, trying to make the second line work. Did not get under Didi. Looks like he's probably going to try to work with him, catch back up to the 48.
Yeah, definitely. And someone who's been really qualifying well has only run 2 weeks with us, but 5th constant. He's been really qualifying, so he qualifies so well in his only 2 starts so far this season. I think he's qualified top 5 in every start so far.
I believe, yeah, he did start top 5. Yeah, I believe he did start top 5. He's currently running in 4th. He got by Cowboys, who fell behind Proxy, and 5th. Or 5th
I think the only race he didn't really qualify well was Road America, but Road America is a different type of track, and you can all see them just ripping the bottom lane. Proxy also
that
the
bottom lane is King here. And speaking of King, he is back down on the 48, trying to take it back. Run on the outside, no
11.
side draft, so Didi will lose that lead again. Still down on the bottom of the 48, he has room, he's clear.
Proxy hit the apron a little bit and had to check up.
So our top group is a mix of patient and aggressive, with the lead swap being between those 2 cars about 4 times so far since the beginning. You got Sterlo waiting in line. Cowboys, I believe has gotten... No, that's not Cowboys. Who is that? Georgia Dog. No. Who's this blue car up here? Is it the 41?
That should be the 41.
Oh, it is the 41. Okay.
Yes, that is.
It's weird seeing him in blue.
I know, right?
Oh,
I thought that's why I thought it was the 14. Ooh. Not a great sign for him.
Yeah. Everyone mostly single file out. You got, of course, you got the 1 or 2 cars peeking out in a different lane, trying to get Sutton to
trapped
move.
on the top. Yeah, T-Stone's currently trapped in the top lane. You can see him back there in that 47. I also have his point of view up, so I'm just watching his.
Something I'd love
moving through the field.
Oh yeah, he is. Something I'd love to see in the back here is, with the low lane being the preferred lane to drive, it's so satisfying whenever you take somebody on the outside, which I think the 47 is trying to do right now, as well as the 6. Yeah, T-Stone.
Yeah, T-Stone in 47 tonight.
So it looks like Didi is finally clear to the 48.
Jack Boyd gained a few spots already since the start of the race. Doing good in that 78. He's up to 13th.
Man, we gotta get that someday into the playoffs. That ass, bro. Imagine the scenes, bro. That'd be so funny.
Alright, so Line lost the lead, started falling positions. Right now he's
They're still
fourth.
side by side still.
Yeah, he currently sits fourth, second on the outside though. Passes the 41 back where they're spreading out behind them. Still single file out behind these guys. The top four are in a square.
Yeah, Jack Boy making a pass on Jordan Dog currently. Back for, I think, around 9th. Yep.
T-Stone on the back of him trying to follow him through. So him and T-Stone are pulling through the field right now. He's going to have to try to catch that 14 at Cobra and break off the second group of cars.
Adidas getting help. That top lane is rolling right now. They almost clear the 41, so...
Well, like I said, it's
working.
possible to run that top side. It's so satisfying when you can get that over the preferred lane. And right now, Didi is holding on as long as he can. They're still side-by-side for lead up here, 2x2.
Yeah, and it's bringing back other drivers into the fold. If you look back, they have about a 7-man pack now. Cowboys, who's also behind Cowboys? Is that the 49?
That's Dusty.
Yeah, that's Dusty. Yep, that's Dusty.
And then Sean right behind him with the 4 of Tenacious. He was running well in practice.
Yep,
Saw him beat Savage in a practice race. Didn't have most of the field in it, but he was
there off
over
of
Savage.
Didi ran a little bit too high, slowed everyone on the outside down. That's what got Sterlo the lead. The 48 immediately ditched him and went to the bottom.
Yep, and Proxy's on the apron.
Super signaling or pitting? Shouldn't be.
Oh, no.
No, we're pitting.
Wait,
wow,
he's
early pits. With
No,
16
walk down. That
Ooh.
A turns 3 and 4. Really
16,
tricked you.
13, and 7.
Guys,
7 pits late.
I just no, hold on. You have to pit off of 4. It's off of 4.
Is it off of 4? If it is, then the 16 and 13 just slowed their entry.
But for those that hit it off of turn 3, that's the safest way to do it. Because if you get sucked up to that apron, you're going to spin, and you're going to go back up the road.
16 almost went up and died.
The apron is depth, though, to be fair. I don't know if it's the
20 up
safest.
at the wall. Contact with the 6. He stays off of the cars, but that is impacted.
Oh, no,
the backfield 6 goes around. That's Nilla.
Oh, Nilla was trying to pit. Nilla was trying to pit, I think. He signaled on the backstretch, and he spun it entering.
Was he? He made contact
saw
with
the
the
signal.
20 going into 3. He might have been.
I swear he signaled on the backstretch.
Signal, but he got tapped in the right rear.
Send him right around.
I wonder if that might be a call to caution if he got contact to go around. It looked like he spun it by himself. Looks like Lion has gotten back to the lead. Let's see how it
he has
cycles
the
out.
inside though.
No, they are still going.
26 to go. 26 to go in stage number 1. So pit cycle is the window's open. Remember, you get 30 laps of fuel, so the window is open. But I feel like you're stretching it on tires. Would you really want to pit it as early as you can? I think there is.
With this many laps, I don't see the benefit of pitting as the window opens. You can take a good chunk of these laps down, but with Proxy, his pit strategies, that's normally what he does. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't. He could be just doing it to try to take some track position, because he was somewhat up there, but not all the way up there.
Didi went wide and lost a ton of time. You can see them there. Sean for life moving his way through the field. Look at that 4-3.
Yeah, Sean is moving forward. T-Stone, where is he laid?
Oh, Sterlo and 48 lines. Made a little contact.
Line was a little bit lagging. I saw him jolt on the top.
Yep. Constant trying to make a move for second.
Checking the back of this second group, the leaders of that. You got Serving, T-Stone, and Jack running up through the field, catching these front guys.
Oh, 96 and 47 make contact. Proto is around. That's going to be a caution. Most likely, but no, only one car went around. Proto's around in the back, and that's going to probably be a stage.
I wasn't able to find Proto because the scroll isn't there.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars.
They're still moving.
Yeah, no, they're moving and grooving right now. Dusty Stud also in this pack. and 11 Aditi finally got his car settled down. Line cone starting to lose ground on his top lane again.
So Jack has pulled away from T-Stone. He is on the tail of Didi, about to join this front group. He's got him.
Sean?
Trucker car, the highest I think we've seen this car run the whole season.
What a good battle here. Look at the 48 and the 37. Again, the bracket on the line here for one of these two to go to the championship round.
That is them, yeah.
Yeah, that is Cowboys in line. I forgot they're matching up. Sean for life pretty much is having a Sunday cruise as Savage a little bit is struggling right now.
Yeah, Savage qualified out back and hasn't been able to break traffic as well as some others, so that'll probably be his stage unless he can get a caution and a good restart. Right now, Sterlo leads, and then you got the 41 of...
Tenacious. No, that
Constant?
is
Yeah,
Constant. Constant.
I'm going to get them confused because they're strange names that I don't know before, so they're the new guys, and they're both on at 4.
Oh, Mets and the 7 get together.
It's B13. He was off pace from what I saw. B13.
I think he pitted very early.
Oh, the 20 car going back down pit road? Or is... Am I seeing that right? Did the 8 come out of pit road earlier, or was that the 20 going back in?
I think 20's coming down for his first stop. Shouldn't be.
I could have swore I saw a black and red car
is
pit earlier.
I don't think that's the second pit stop of the night.
What a crossover by the 19. The 41 shot it down, slid in front of the 19. 48 doing the same on the 78 here, or the 37 here.
41 can't clear the 48. Here comes the 48 to the bottom.
Sean hard up in the turn 1 and 2.
Ooh, 48 and 41 make contact. Constant. Can he keep it out of the wall? He does. That's a good save by him. Here comes the 4 of Tenacious on the bottom lane. 3 wide back there for third.
They split him 3 wide, but it looked like maybe the 4 was signaling. I'm not sure if he was trying to dodge. Okay, he was just dodging.
I think he was just trying to dodge. Yeah.
1 car in the background pitting. I think that's T-Stone.
T-Stone. Yep, it's T-Stone. I got the point of view up. Now, you want to pit early, but you don't want to pit too early. I think that's the word, because you do gain a lot of time if you pit earlier than the driver ahead of you. From what I've heard, like 3 seconds potentially.
Honestly, it's nearing 15-ish to go. This would be about where you'd start pitting and still being on the 4-tire stop.
All right, someone in the lead pack.
41.
Constant.
Constant, after losing some ground, he decides to pit. Probably not liking how his car feels. Get the 4 and get on going.
And we're starting to see cars that already made their pit stop be in this lead pack. One car that already pitted in this lead group is the 8 of Iron Man.
Okay, it was the 8 that I saw lead pit earlier then.
So we're going to see a lot of pressure on these leaders as these other cars with newer tires approach them.
Proto's also on fresher tires because he spun out early, if you remember. So
Cowboys sits high on the turn,
2 laps down.
on travel to let the 8 by. He's going to try to follow him through. Jack has not caught back up to that field again. I'm not sure what happened to him earlier. Saw he was off the tail of Didi, but he's sitting in the no man's land, watching those guys in front of him.
Serving Cone is also in the no man's land currently as well.
You know, I'm just going to mention this now with Sterlo leading. The last time that the Premier Series raced here was back in October of 2022. One thing that has not changed is Sterlo leading in Stage 1. That last race, he went on to win the first 2 stages, so we'll see if he can replicate that almost 2 years ago.
I have seen Sterlo run here in other leagues, and he is bad fast here. So him leading early is not surprising to me. What is surprising is that so many cars right now are keeping up with him in battling for the lead. Sterlo actually stays high and lets the 48 under him, so I wonder if he's going to get ready to pit.
It makes me feel better about getting gapped by him in qualifying, that's all I'm going to say, or like in practice.
No, the 19 was just not getting down because he cycles right back onto the 48.
Yep, I was going to say.
It was weird how he took that tri-oval and just let the 48 down below him.
Here comes.
Oh, 4 car on the apron.
Slides up. I was gonna say he hit the apron. Oh, 48.
A little bit of a tap. Oh, barely
And
missed
Frodo
the
nearly
car.
had another incident, and he'll
That was
stay.
back and forth on the 48.
Oh,
contact
and
back
Krug gets
there,
put into
8
the
to
wall.
4. That's gonna hurt Iron Man. He had just made it up into the 3rd position towards the leader.
Now, what's the good news for Iron Man is that he still has the draft of the lead group, so it's not a stage-ending mistake. He'll still be on the lead lap, but we'll see how this all cycles around with that moment there.
If he loses the stage by about 4 car lengths, I think we'll know why.
Well, Cowboys is not going to make it any harder for him. I think he understands.
Hurlo in line, still side-by-side battle with that. I saw he tried to make a peek, was able to get it, and backed off.
Is like lap counter. Who's running while we're
Sterlo going down.
Oh, yep.
Someone had a
Oh, 96 serving!
Serving
and
73
falls out.
73 of Romeo.
Teammates face
Does
first into
that-
the wall.
Hold on, does that warrant a caution? They didn't hit each other, but they damn sure hit the same spot.
Irish coming down pit road this time, by the way.
Yeah, I think he has the conception that maybe a caution's going to come out.
Irish down pit road. Gets a good
Still
entry.
green.
A lot of cars down pit road this time by.
No caution for that. Still green.
Well, to be fair, after
Oh,
they
lined
entered
into the
48 in the wall. 11 dodges.
Proto now unlaps
And Line
himself, that he
signals.
might come down. Yep, I think Line's got to put that thing down and pay
Oh, watch Iron Man!
Oh, he hits.
He slides
Sean
up.
Instead.
And just
Here comes
stops.
Didi!
There goes the 8.
Oh,
There he goes.
48! And he slides
Oh,
up!
watch that one
He got
down.
hooked!
Oh,
Into
damn
the
it.
18! That is chaos
Oh.
on pit road. The 48
Savage.
stopped on the 8 car.
Oh. He was trying to enter pit road, there was no room, and he got blocked out of he got turned. There was
That
no
was-
room to slow down.
Unheard of to see from the 48 to do that. He just didn't get down in time and then just stopped on track.
Yeah, Proxy jumped Sterlo in the position battle, by the way. Just by
Also,
like, Sterlo's
Didi
gonna
on
hunt
a
him
2
down.
tire as those leaders did go out for a long while.
Yeah, Sterlo's going to be able to hunt down, hopefully, Proxy. But Proxy did jump him, by the way. So, Proxy did a beautiful pit strat, even if he can't hold on currently.
Proxy's still out on track.
Yeah, the
As
leader right
Didi
now
pitted
is
early.
Dark Spartan,
Didi leaves, I think. No, the 3
Dark
car
Spartan
is...
is the
Okay, it
leader.
is Spartan.
and he's going down, I think, this time.
Yep, Spartan going in. So Didi will, I believe, take a lap back as they are battling up here.
No, it should be for the lead. Didi came out of pit road already, and Proxy's on the
Didi's
same lap
in
as
3rd,
them.
I think, being passed by the 16. Yes,
Yeah,
it
he
is. This
just
is
took
battle.
over second from Sean.
This is your
to the
battle
right.
for 3rd currently.
That's the battle for second. Sean just exited pit road, got past.
Keep in mind, the 16 was the first car to pit. The 11 is on a 2-tire stop, and the 16
And
just passed them
Sterlo
for
is
position.
on the fresh tires.
And,
and
yeah,
every
Sterlo
single-
with possible.
I don't know.
4?
Sterlo's on the fresh. No, he should be on the freshest tires here. He looks like he's on 4.
He should be. He definitely pit before Didi and well after that 16 of Proxy.
I don't know who's on the lap up here. I would assume the 73 and the 7 are laps down. I would assume.
Currently, this
73
is
definitely 'cause
your
he spun
lead.
out.
Being led by
Yep.
the 16.
I need someone inside the
73,
top
I
10.
would imagine, is 1 lap down after we saw him wreck into pit road. He's got B13 also with him. So you also have a lead, battle for the lead and the battle for the free pass. And they are fighting the leaders into the back of the 19. Leader goes
they
up
gotta
to
do what you gotta do. Oh, he slides up.
3
Proxy.
wide
Into the
60.
wall.
Wall
Proxy.
damage on the 11. 73 gets on by. Here comes the 7. The 19
I don't
sits
know.
right in the middle of them.
I'm genuinely curious if the 7 is a lap down.
He has to be. He was off
He is a
pace.
lap down.
And
Actually, no,
yeah,
he's not.
okay.
He's not a lap down. He's in second place.
Oh, he is. Oh,
He's
yeah,
second
he
place.
is.
Oh!
Yep,
He
B13
is.
in second.
So I
Remember,
wonder
he
if he's on the
pitted
same
very
strategy
early.
as the 16, or at least a few laps after.
Well, he looks like he has a ton of speed in that machine. Lost and
He
T-Stone
does, which
battling
makes
for
me
7th.
believe the 19 and 11 are both on the 2 tire. So I know the 11 is. I'd imagine Sterlo is as well.
Line Cone. If you remember him when he did that strategy, he's all the way back here with Savage now.
Strategy?
Recover. Strategy.
Weird strategy.
Yeah, and you know that's a lot of ground loss when you get passed by a guy who started 26th in the race.
And he's getting passed by Insoluble
Four
as
to
well.
go, by the way. No more cautions. Battle for the lead, still being held by Sterlo. B13 sits second. You got Didi in third. Guaranteed to have front-end damage after that contact.
Yeah, Proxy's down to 6th. 5th place is me Constant. You see him back there.
Didi very aggressive down on the bottom, pushes the 19.
All right,
Wonder if he
Constant
had
is
a
here.
hole, he would have taken it.
Constant might be on the freshest tires here. He caught up to this pack now. Proxy's also leaning to the back of it. Here comes B13 on top lane. Cannot carry
He's
the
gotta
momentum.
be.
They're probably battling too much.
Mistake from the
Ooh,
19.
Stroll
The
slides
11
up.
will take him down the bottom.
Cowboys hit the apron as
37.
well.
37 to the back of the 11. He's going to fall up the track. The 16's back in the fight
Oh,
here. Gets
Proxy's there and gets put in the
37.
grass. He gets put into the grass a little.
Will push Didi forward as they hit 2 laps to go in the stage. Contact
Oh,
will go
Didi
Didi.
slides up. Here comes 7 of B13 to the bottom. B13 is the stage points. Constant needs these stage points.
Through
Sterlo
wide
needs
for the
them.
lead.
This is not a white
looking to
flag,
keep
by the
that
way.
Streak alive.
Coming
That
to the white flag.
Two-year streak may be coming to an end right here.
Oh, B13! Still 3 wide for first. White flag for stage number 1. Stage number 1.
19 a little bit in the wall, but power's down the outside.
Oh, he powered it, I think, too hard.
Too much power.
Oh,
Into
into the wall!
They
Oh,
will break
Didi!
into the 16, the 40,
Proxy!
13, collect the 4. Massive wreck back there for the leaders. A lot of people just lost on stage points.
B13 out of
Somehow
3
the
and 4.
43 got away with that. B13, no pressure from the 41, takes the stage. Cowboys fights back for a 3rd. Constant takes
Sean.
2nd. Sean somehow missed that wreck, gets 4th.
Got 4th.
And then Tenacious? Is that
5th is
Tenacious
T-Stone.
5th? T-Stone makes it up to 5th.
6th is going to be Proxy.
Yep. Jack Boy, the Charter Man, 7th place.
I believe
Oh, yeah, get us the points.
that is the highest I've seen the 78 car in a
Dusty,
stage.
Impact, Dark Spartan, last driver from the top 10.
Where does this put Savage? Where's Savage? I know Sean for Life didn't get involved in that wreck, but where did he finish up? Genuinely need to know.
He's right here behind the 88, so not far behind. I want to say that's about 13th,
Think about 13.
maybe 14th.
Yeah, Didi's all the way to the
All
rear.
the
He's
way
starting
back,
dead
yeah.
last. Not a great situation, but Line
Well,
Cone.
Romeo
Sterlo
takes over
also
the
been
lead
back.
as he forgot to pit, I think. No, he
Yeah, I
is
think
going.
He either forgot the pit or he stayed out, because remember, he was ahead of the leaders when that wreck
Oh
happened.
yeah, he was because he got a free pass, but oh, there he goes.
Yeah, no, he forgot to pit. This is gonna cause a stack up between the leaders. Here comes T-Stone to the top
I
lane.
thought he was staying out of the way, but he was like pulling forward off the restart. Now
Now,
Flick
he
was
wants
trying
to
to
take
get
over.
The good news is this for
Uh-oh.
Romeo. This is the shortest stage. He doesn't have to run that many laps until he goes back down pit road.
4 wide, almost back here out of 4 as the 73 continues to drop positions with those older tires.
Constant getting some screen time, leading some laps here tonight.
Oh, we're 4 wide in the backfield here. 48 is moving through the field, puts the 14 up into the
Oh,
73.
yeah, I
They
can
stay
see
on
it.
the wall. It's getting dicey
Somehow,
though.
here comes GS
Still
Racing.
4 wide up back here with George Dog on the far high side.
Yeah, he gets trapped up there. 9 car on the bottom lane. George Dog got a good run. He's gonna push the 73s on older tires. Can he get to the
needs to
bottom
get
lane?
off
Oh,
him.
one car
Wrecking out
around.
back, wrecking out back to one
Oh,
car.
he saved it. Did he save it?
Wow.
How? How did he save that? I have no words.
That was almost very bad back there for the one car. I'm surprised he got away with that without major contact.
Savage making his way through the field. Look at him inside the top 10 now.
We look
Outside,
back
just
up at the
outside.
lead, and it's actually the calmest we've seen it since we've started the race. As Vince Constant has pulled up a 3-car length lead over Sean, and looks like Cowboy working on B13 will take over third for the time being.
Impact, Savage, and then Sterlo trying to get underneath Fast Racer here.
Yeah, Sterlo stuck around that 14th place range. See if he can get back up
Jack
there after
Boy.
that wreck.
They're trying to get around Jack Boy. Jack Boy's holding them up with quite a little bit here. Impact's actually gapped them because of Jack. Alright, they clear the outside lane of the 3-car. Ooh! Savage slides right in front of him. Alright, B13 is starting to drop.
The second group of cars has some people trying to get it back up through the field. I see the 19 and 48.
Battle for the lead, heating up, guys.
Oh, 43 caught him. That was a big time gain off of just 2 laps.
Good lead for Sean. Savage moving through the field, but he doesn't like what he's seeing. Sean for life winning currently, leading the race.
Yeah, for
32 to go.
For these bracket guys, the stages don't matter.
With Lost in line, that put GS in the wall in the 48. Beginning to fall back a bit.
Yeah, Lion, since leading early on, has not had the luck fall his way after having a pit road incident. There's Proxy sitting in 3 wide on the bottom. You see that up there?
Yeah,
That slide's constant up.
How that was constant falling back.
Yep. 37 to Cowboys, though, settled down. Look at him running in that top lane. I think he currently 3rd or 2nd. Should be 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys is 2nd. Yeah, he's being his bracket person as well. He's having a great run. His line cone has had a multitude of issues currently during this event.
Oh my goodness, Fast Racer just pulled a nasty block on Sterlo.
I saw somebody fly through
wreck.
the lanes. I thought somebody was wrecking.
No, that was Sterlo trying to make a move on Fast Racer. Fast Racer pulled LeBron James at Chicagoland, sending that block down the backstretch.
Oh, someone's on the grass.
Oh, T-stone into the wall, runs high and hits the wall. He's gonna drop back.
Somebody was on the grass.
All the way back to the, all the way outside the top 15.
Oh, wow, yeah. He was just making a move up there for about
he's
3rd
bidding.
place earlier.
What is he doing? Oh, he's in the grass.
He was trying to save his car still. He got
I think he's trying to pit.
And he doesn't pit.
No, he wasn't trying to
He's
pit.
trying to
Like I
save his
said, he
car.
was trying to save his car from more contact.
Oh yeah, I forget. These cars are a manhandle to save at times.
That's going to knock him out of the stage.
Proxy pitting. Proxy just signaled.
Proxy on those early pits again. Let's see how many laps have gone by so far. Only
Did
9
he not?
laps so far.
He
through
did
the
signal.
stage.
All right, he's down.
Lost going down.
No, someone else comes out with it. Oh my God, it is sketchy.
It's in.
These pit
So,
stops are so sketchy.
Lost
to watch.
follows him in. That
Down
is
the
also
road.
something he would do.
Yeah, Lost in. Proxy with the early pit shot. It worked out last time, if you remember. It worked out.
It
It's
did
gonna
for a
save,
while
I think,
until
more
he died.
people. Well, yeah, but that doesn't usually happen.
Shot for the 88 and the 41. So the 88.
I'm interested to see what happens here. Look at this. The
Irish.
77 to 19. I don't know how
Irish
these two
did
haven't
not have
wrecked yet. Going at it, about to go down to 1-2. I think Sterlo has about had enough with the 77 car.
Well, you can't punt him now. You got Savage on his outside. He doesn't want Savage to die here.
I think
Where
his
are these
teammate's
guys
the last thing he's thinking about right now. I think he's thinking about sending that 77 up into oblivion.
Oh yeah, Sterlo wants to get going.
Here comes the impact. This is all Toyotas surrounded by one Chevy. That's a 77, the common
E13
enemy
pits.
for them currently. E13 down pit road. Jack Boy leading this group. He currently sits in 3rd. I
Sits
know
in
some people are
3rd.
pitted early.
But still,
Is he holding them up?
highest
He's holding.
running 78 car we've seen this whole season.
I know.
Look at this! Oh my gosh!
Fast Racer is blocking like hell. And it's only a matter of time until we see an Austin Dillon turn 3.
Look out, going all the way down to the grass.
gotta do what you gotta do, to be fair, but if it costs him later in the race, can't be saying anything.
There it is. He is staying on that 77. I'm surprised they didn't go up the track. He is guarding.
To the top.
Go to the top, 19. Follow the draft. The 18 is going to take it instead.
Oh,
He should have
bumps
passed
him.
on the outside. There it is. Watch the 18 pass them both on the outside. What'd I tell you?
No, I think Sterlo's going to try. No,
What? This is exactly what I was looking for. The 18 clears 2 cars, 1 corner on the outside.
Oh, look at this. There he goes.
Sterlo gets to the bottom. He slides up, hits the 77, and it clears him.
They go.
Here comes Spartan to the bottom. That move will not work out for him. As soon as he makes the move, Spartan gets to his bumper. To his rear corner panel.
Sterlo almost falls to the 3. We'll see how he can hold it off.
And now the 77's going to get around him again. Can he get in that lane? There's a line between Irish and
Irish
Spartan.
doesn't let him in. If Fast Racer can catch back up to Irish, he can pass the 19 again. That is not going to be a happy
fun. But he has the draft
the leaders back there. Just gone.
Yeah, I was going to say the leaders have
Got
gapped
him
him because of this.
Sterlo finally
Cowboys enjoying the show. Sean and Cowboys are like, we're enjoying the show right now. I mean, Savage.
I guarantee you, those two just said they're just going to ride and wait till pit stops. They're not going to battle for the lead. They're going to drive away. Stick by the 3. That's going to let the 19 by.
Jack Boy and
Dusty
about
Stud
to duke it out for 3rd.
Sterlo's taking on a 3. As the 3 missed 1 and 2, so he will move back into
I will tell you what,
6.
it's bringing way more cars into the fight than Sterlo wants. You're bringing the 14, the 41 back into the fray, the 48, the 11, the 4-car potentially, and then Solobo as well. I mean, look how many cars are stacked up behind this.
48's back in the picture here, almost on the back of the 20. He tags the apron.
Someone got loose or something. I saw something on my screen. Gotcha.
Alright, we're nearing halfway through stage 2. Just a few more laps and we'll hit that, so we already
17.
saw the 16 pit.
Here comes the 20.
Many
Here comes
laps
the 14
ago.
and 20.
Ooh!
Oh,
Contact?
41 may have sped. No, he may have sped. I don't think he hit impact. I think he may have sped.
It was close. I don't think we can make it back to him in time, but that was close on that 41. Looked like that 20 wrecked.
Well, we're seeing more cars pit. Looks like Sterlo signaled.
More leaders.
19 car pitting this time.
Oh! My God! Dusty almost died by the 18. Oh, he did
almost
die.
died himself. Did he?
Constant, insoluble.
Yeah, he just lost spots to the 19 and 88 and 41.
No, he nearly died. Okay, so he did lose spots.
He was able to save it, but he lost a lot of positions there. I wonder if he did get tagged by the 18.
I guarantee you they're probably pitting a little bit earlier than they want to because of the gap between Sean and Co. Oh, wait, my point of view just ended. T-Stone just ended at his point of view. Is T-Stone out?
Savage surrenders 4th place. He goes down pit road.
Spartan follows. Do we have a T-Stone still here? T-Stone is moving, so I wonder if he was having lag troubles and decided to end the stream.
Just ended the stream. Gotcha.
So still looking up at the front, Sean in the lead, followed by Cowboys.
Cowboys
Jack still in
over.
3rd, stays out. Who is that behind him?
I think that is the 14 of Cobra.
It's the 14 of Cobra.
So he's not on the lead lap. Look at
pitted.
this. He's going to blow right by Jack Boy with those new.
He hit the wall entering the turn.
Tires.
I think he was waiting for the 14 to get on by, so he stayed high, but got too high.
Savage and they just came out. They got gapped by B13. You see him wrapping around. Wasn't he early pitter? Oh, Spartan got loose exiting pit road. He hit the grass. He lost a ton of time. Here comes Fast Racer down the pit road.
Those 4 new tires makes. Cobra just running down the top 2, even with those 2 having the draft.
Savage looks slow. He's getting up to speed and he's getting passed by Constant.
73 of
Where is Proxy? Where is Proxy?
Trying to find that. We got Didi in 6th. Sitting behind the 1 and 9. So I wonder if he sped. Or we're just looking at it wrong and waiting for the full cycle to come through.
And look at that. It only took Cobra 2 full laps to catch those 2 leaders who were working together.
Sean is your leader.
He's about to blow by both of them.
Has Sean pitted yet? No, they have not.
No, those 2 have stayed out. Cowboys lets him by.
there's-
Here comes the 14 on the outside of the 43.
He's ripping it right now.
He's not
There
letting
he
him
goes.
have it. But that fresher tire of Cobra, he will clear the leader. It does not
Oh,
affect
9-car
them
round
much.
entering pit road! Squid with a lot of front end damage.
Single?
Single car accident from the looks of it. The only
Who
car that
is
was
gonna
close
cycle to the lead?
wreck was the 1, but the 1 didn't hit him.
All right, just reported. Romeo is officially out. He has lagged
said
out.
that like twice.
Find cone in pit
I know, I
road.
didn't hear. I'm kind of deaf, you know.
It's not the word I would use, but
All right, you keep it down over there in your little corner. I will say Didi's also still out, guys. He currently runs in 4th, right behind Jackboy, who runs in 3rd. He's about a second off. Tenacious also stayed out, and Proto as well. 6 laps.
Here comes
Salva
Jack
going
Boy this
in.
time.
Really
He gets down good.
Randy. Good to hear. I'm gonna stay on the leaders. Cowboys and Sean are just cruising right now.
Have to
How
cycle
long are they
back
going?
to this 43, and we'll sit on them.
I mean, how long are they willing to stay out? They got about 4 more laps of fuel, in my opinion. How long have they been pushing it, though?
Didi is also still on the same as them, so look for him to pit the same time these 2 do.
Keep an eye on this pack going down turns 3 and 4. There was almost an accident on the front stretch. Sterlo just blew by everybody in that pack. And now that's going to bring Slight Savage into the mix.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, Impact, Insoluble,
Oh
Irish.
my god, the 2-car. That had to have been lag. I thought he about died into the other white car.
Irish trying to make a move on Impact now. You know he's pushing Impact. Teamwork, baby. And now they're just going to try to follow Sterlo through the field now, as they're right behind, I think that's the 10 car?
This is the only time I'm going to say this, but Metsfan is running leader's pace with those new tires. You don't get that many opportunities
yeah.
to say that, but here it is tonight.
Deserved. He has this leader. He has leader's pace. Come on, Mets. Why is he ripping the top lane? Come on, Mets.
Sean and Cowboys still out on track. I don't see a fuel light from Didi. They are, what is that, 7 or 9 laps to go? So looking for a 2-tire stop for these leaders once it comes through.
I swear, if Mets can't catch up to them, I'm going to be so sad.
43 pits.
Oh, here comes Sean.
He goes in, Cowboy stays out. Didi just
Didi
got
also stays
a fuel light.
8 to go right now.
We're all on DD. I need to switch up my point of view.
37 will pit this time.
I'm going to Spartan. He currently runs 22nd, and he's a lap down.
Need to see who the leader would be.
Good execution on pit road. Who is gonna cycle to the
Good
lead?
entry from the 37 and 11. I believe that's the 6 that followed him in.
Yeah, is it?
Get back up here with
Proxy
these guys.
gets around Sean. That should be your pass for the lead. Proxy now to the lead again.
But keep in mind, Sean is on a fresh right sides, while the 16's on old full side.
4 tires, yes. I will reconfirm that in a few seconds.
Cowboy still exiting, still determined as the leader. Let's see where he falls.
Passes the 4 car. He passes the 37.
Proxy gets around him. Proxy gets around him.
Now let's see if the
Proxy now is
43 can get him.
leader.
As I believe we're at 5 to go.
We just hit it, yes.
Cowboy's
lead.
defending against Sean. He does.
7 to go.
How about that?
7.
Hitting 1 lap later than Sean, and he still gets in front of him. Let's see if Cowboys can run down Proxy.
To be fair, the 4-tire strap by Proxy all night has been working beautifully for him. It gives him a huge gap on these drivers, especially this time around. I mean, if he can be able to hold on, I mean, why not do that in the final stage as well? Oh, 20 and 8 car get loose.
Team's working on the 13, about to take the 4. It's moving through that top 5 area.
Yeah, lost inside the top 10. Good to see him running well again this week. Finally getting consistency on his belt now. Alright, we're under 5 to go. The stage is final, good boys.
Is that 5 or 4?
We're at 5.
We're at 5.
The
5.
stage is final.
Now getting the 4.
I want to say these guys have enough time to catch the 16, but I can't see the
Right.
interval to see how many tenths they gain on a turn. So we're
I
at
will
4 to
go
go
back.
now.
I'll tell you what.
Is he the leader?
Yes, Proxy is the
your
leader.
It just looks weird on DD's things. I have it on the PC, so it's like really far from me.
4 to go.
Yeah, that's 16.
Coming at 3 to go in stage number 2.
Yeah, 3 to go, and
And I don't see them catching
think
really.
Proxy's got
They're
this,
not really
yeah.
catching.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any like real draft with the 37 to 43. Sean's not wanting to bump Cowboys.
And Sterlo actually pulled away from the pack a little bit, so I think he's gonna secure 4th in stage number 1, unless stage number 2, unless it gets loose. Why do I keep saying the wrong stages tonight?
Someone in the wall back there towards the front of the pack. That might have been the 8.
I believe it was, because he was racing around that 20, so yeah, trouble for the 8 off the pack. Oh, 13 slow on the 11. That's going to pull the 8 back into that group.
2 to go in stage number 2. They're really not catching.
Now, when does Sean make the move on Cowboys? Because I know he wants to make that move. He's got the newer tires. Well, not the newer tires. He's got the older tires, but I know he can get by him.
The only way Proxy loses the stage is if he did his math wrong
mistake.
with the fuel. As we're
White
hitting the white flag
for
for stage
number
2.
2. Yep. Impact's running that high lane right there. He's getting past. Look at there. Irish getting around him. Irish having a great night so far. Finally, we're seeing him run inside the top 10.
Back to that old form from last season. Made the championship round. That's what we need to see from that 88. Just haven't seen much of it this
especially.
season.
Agreed. Coming out of 3 and 4. And Proxy is going to win
for
stage 2. Yep.
Cowboys takes another good stage on second. So does Sean. Sterlo pulls it back for a 4th. And I believe that was Irish that took 5th in the
Irish,
stage.
Impact, Slight Savage, Tenacious,
So
DD King, and Constant rounding out the top 10.
Savage is going to make it tough on I think the Sean. If Sean makes a mistake tonight and he gets sent back to the rear, Savage has a good car. Like, he may not have a top 5 car, but he has a good one. My
Now,
pick from
I'm
Wednesday.
curious on what we might see coming in for the final stage. Obviously, the very, very early pit works wonders. Are we going to see everybody do that now as soon as the window opens instead of running out as long as you can?
It does wonders, but can you make it on fuel, though?
Yeah, there's a couple experts that you might want to
As long as you make it into the fuel window.
I would look into what DD King, Dark Spartan, and Insolvable does. You know what they're willing to do with pit strategy.
Oh, I have Spartan point of view up. You guys have DD, so we have 2 point of views that are really, really interesting about fuel saving. Ooh, Proxy gets a good jump. Clears
But here's
Cowboys
the thing,
already in
it's
1 and 2.
52 laps.
Yeah, way longer. That's why I said the strategy is going to be interesting. If they pit early, can they make it on fuel? You can make it on fuel with 30 and 30, by the way. It's 60.
Yeah,
So it
regardless,
should only be a one-stopper.
there is no excuse if you end up pitting within the first 20 laps of the stage. You will not make it
Oh yeah.
without a caution.
Agreed.
You need to basically run the field window down, but you don't have to go all the way.
You would only pit if you die, essentially.
Oh, good cut by the 16. Sean almost took it. He's gonna get taken by the 37.
88 of Irish, look at him!
Not the throw, that is the
second.
88. I keep seeing a white
Yeah,
car
that's
and all those
Irish.
Cowboys.
Yeah,
Cowboys
speaking of
fell out of the top
Cowboys,
five.
Cowboys lost a lot on that restart.
Yeah, he
got
They
stuck
passed
to the
by
top.
Tenacious for 6.
They got stuck on the
Speaking
top
of
lane.
Tenacious, how about a good run for that 4 car?
Oh yeah, he's been up here all night.
The 4 and the 41 have been really. 41's now back there.
This is
You see
also
him
the
2 spots behind.
highest. This is also the highest Irish has been tonight. He now makes it up into second. Sing to the wall. Leader down to the bottom. Everyone's gonna stay high.
Oh, Brock!
19
Oh,
seconds
the
on
bottom!
into
He
the
sends
side.
it!
So does the 43. They're gonna take that from the 16. One mistake gives no room for anybody else.
Sterlo has the bottom lane.
Forgiveness.
He has the bottom. He has the preferred lane on Irish. Oh, Irish,
lag.
a little laggy. Oh, does Sterlo slide up? Can Irish get the momentum off the top lane? Side by side down the backstretch.
Some, but the push from the 43 is keeping him forward. He's gonna lose it there. Clears the 88. Powers down
Irish
a
make a
little
run
bit
on the top.
right side. Not enough.
He clears them. Can Irish settle in between the 4 and the 43? He's gonna try. He can't.
Four
He
car's
can't
not
do
gonna
it.
let him. Impact is here as well.
Toyota's running solidly. They've been very quiet, but they've been inside the top 10 basically all night as well. Irish slides up. Here comes Tenacious on the bottom lane. Where is Savage currently? He's dueling with Proxy. So Savage is at the top 10. He's currently battling for 7th. Irish stuck in the top lane.
Sterlo and Sean pull a 2-car lead over the 4-car as they battle for 3rd. Irish still stuck on the outside. Impact about to lose his position.
Tenacious! He thought about going up there, but he wasn't clear.
Oh,
That
Constant on the
4-car is
bottom of
blocking
Irish.
both lanes.
Here comes Constant to the bottom of Irish. He makes a pass on Irish, trying to
That's,
hold it down there. That's actually the 37
No,
Cowboys.
yeah, look
My
at the
bad.
37. Yeah, I do the same.
I know, but they look like the same car. Here comes Line Cone on the bottom of Savage. Remember, Line Cone's also in the bracket. He is desperate right now.
He hasn't
Him
been
and
back in the
Cowboys.
top 5 since stage 1.
But
off that
Cowboys
wreck.
has fallen back to him. Cowboys has fallen back to him. Right in front of him now.
That restart really hurt the 37. It's up to Cowboys now if he can recover off of that.
Well, Line Cone is like, this is my chance. I gotta put
Look at that.
everything
He's
into the
all the way
stage.
on the high line. They're going.
Oh,
they're
the
not
3
going
wide.
full line here at this rate.
Oh, you can see some cars getting loose in the back. That's Ironman on the top lane. Still 3 wide between them. 3 wide.
Oh,
2
line
bracket
had a moment
drivers.
there. Contact Savage.
Oh! Still holding it pretty well.
Evie's gonna push line instead of
Oh,
Savage.
Savage
That's a
slides up.
shocker.
His Cowboy.
Not.
Oh,
he got
yeah,
rid of
someone
Overall
go,
record.
GS.
GS.
GS. Oh, gets hit, and that's gonna
That
be a
will
caution.
be a caution.
Huge wreck.
Oh.
9 car involved, 62 a Proto, Spartan involved.
Spartan,
And-
no.
My pick from Wednesday is not doing well. I
And
jinxed him.
They're gonna race it
they
back.
are racing it back.
When they get
Sterlo
back
out
to the
front
line,
with Sean. Look at that gap the leaders had. It was going to be their race.
it will be 43 to go when they get to the line. So this does not affect anything with the pit strategy.
Oh,
Everyone
Irish
still has
gets
to pit
loose.
once.
Woo, he saved it. Impact kind of saved Irish there as he got loose. Oh, Impact slowed down.
Oh,
got hit.
no.
Oh.
They are good. Safe.
Whew. Dear the umpire, he called him safe at the base. How do you say it like it? Base. Base.
Dicey getting off on the slowdown there.
Yeah. it
Let's
is-
see how everyone cycles
Now-
out. Of course, you
now
got
here's the
Sterlo
thing.
up in the lead.
Everyone has to know that they have to pit again. So
Yes.
could we see someone take a little bit of a different approach to this caution and do something different on pit road.
I fully believe they should not do that, as we've seen what the tire difference can do, like with that 73. I believe everybody's going to go 4 here, because we're still going to have about 15 or so laps to go before we have to actually pit on the window. So I think we're going to see around that same strategy we saw in stage 1 and 2 of the early pits. It's just more prominent now that we have the call happening about midway through the first run. But looking at how we run, we got Sterlo out in the lead, Sean in second, Tenacious third, Impact has pulled into fourth, and who is one behind him? The 88 of Irish.
Irish Constant.
Line
just pulled his way back forward.
And lost.
Savage up high.
Remember, Impact got hit while slowing down. I don't know who it was. I think it was either Line or Constant or maybe Irish. But does he have damage? I will check his point of view, actually, because he has one up.
All right, well, here they go. The pit road should be open this time.
Yep, it should be.
Oh, and while that we're under caution, I'll go ahead and run the minute ad so we're not getting stalled in the race. So we're past the hour mark.
Wow, good for you. Get the ads. Bragging in front of me.
Do it. You can do it while we're under caution, or you want to do it while we're going green.
I'm joking. Obviously, you do it under caution.
I wish I could set ads for specific viewers only. Just freaking tag like, you in every ad so you can't watch the streams.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So target it. I'm targeted now. All right. That sounds motivated.
Hey, I would have said insolvable, but he would complain about the ads again. I don't want to hear that. It happens every time.
Nah. Well, luckily, I don't.
What are the chances he hears this? Slim?
80%. I say 80%. He actually watches back the streams. Yeah.
I'm sure I'll get a message tomorrow then.
That is, bro. Sean's out.
Thurlow says no, he's still lead.
No change. Looks like Impact will lose several positions, so yes, he did damage on the slowdown.
And Cowboys,
I don't know where he came out.
Cowboys lost a little bit more time on pit road.
Positions. So I wonder if it was Cowboys that got in the back of the 20.
Might have been.
Yeah, definitely lost a couple spots.
Not great for him as Line Cone now jumps him. That is going to be so fun to watch at the end of this race. If Sean ever falls back like 5 to 6 spots, dude, that's going to be... They're all going to be grouped up together, and that's going to be so fun to watch on the final lap. But we still have one more pit stop to go, so it's not over till we say it's over. So check your flag. That was... No. Yeah.
Eh.
Why are you letting me speak? Take over.
I'm just kind of up here looking up at the stream so I can see how many laps we have left.
We have 94 out of 134. So 31. We're coming to 30. No, 40. 40. Coming to 40.
Okay, I was about to say, if we're on that, then it's a
No, I was about to say, too. I'm like, wait, what the hell am I saying?
Check out the cars in the backfield going one more for a stop.
Irish to the front row. Impact to second, pushing him. Savage chooses the top lane. He wants track position.
Yep, 40 to go, 39 at green. So near 10 to go for
Impact
this
and Irish get together.
fuel window.
Impact hit Irish pacing, but I don't think he gave him any damage. No, I can't be on. Who am I gonna watch? All right, I'm gonna watch Insolvable.
I'd sit on maybe that 43, possibly even the 4 car
right now.
Or no, that's honestly the 441. See, because they're lined up together and on the bottom lane.
Teammates.
See how those guys get through here.
I'm gonna be on the 88.
Teammates are working well together. They are showing out tonight.
And Tenacious having his welcome to the Premier Series race right now, and he's showing out.
As he did get last on last week, one spot below.
I think he did. I
Impact.
think he did. Did he lag out?
He got
lagged
one
out,
lap.
Damn.
All right, there they
And
go.
they're
The
underway.
restart zone. The 19 gets a great jump over the rest of the cars.
Yep, especially a beautiful jump by him. Can Sean clear Irish? Irish trying to fit into third. He does.
Sean
Impact
gets
does
it.
not have the same luck. Impact does
More
not have
car
the
moves
same luck as
forward. The
Irish.
41 did not get going.
No, he did not. Savage trying to get around him, but he's stuck in the top lane. But he's got a lot of help back there, up front. Yeah, Savage, the highest running position he's run all night. He's currently in 6th.
And you got the 37 and 48 together. Got to watch those guys for the end of the race.
Sean, good restart. Got him up from
38
third
to
to
go.
second.
Tenacious currently runs in 4th, having a great run for himself as well. Impact runs 5th. And then you got Sean and Sterlo. Let's not jinx Sterlo tonight as well. I think he's fixed it.
We're going to get back to that statement if that ends up not working out.
No. Nah, I think tonight I think he's got to figure it out, hopefully. I'm joking, obviously. He's got the space. I think Sterlo or Sean, probably the best cars. I think Irish is up there. If he can get around them, I think clean air is the key at this type of track. If you get clean air, I feel like your car's a lot smoother, I guess. Or I think it's actually tighter when you're in clean air. I feel like a draft helps your car rotate.
So Sean's racing the 18, and he's got him right now. The highest the 18 has ran tonight. Then you
The
got
6th, where he's running.
37 and 48. 48 has fallen off, so they are still somewhat close to each other. So all those bracket drivers running in this group, this long line of leaders.
All right,
Not
one
a lot of
mistake
passes
happens.
coming up through the front field.
All right, one mistake and Savage is there.
I was about to speak too soon because I thought the 43 was making run for the lead, but I wonder if he's staying with Sterlo to see if they can try to break the field. We got Comical in the chat rooting for T-Stone. He was doing good off the first part of the race, but I guess one wreck or penalty I think he had took out the rest of his race. He is now around top 15, top 20.
I think it's ending your stream, Chris.
Just saw Line Cone get by B13. That puts him back in the top 10.
Where is Cowboys? Where's Cowboys?
Cowboys is in the 8th spot.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. We are coming to 102 out of 134.
Roxy and Jack are not having a good final stage here. They are running up front off the early stages. Now they are stuck back in traffic.
Hendrick,
Savage
what you
out
want to
of
say?
line.
Just the whole Savage going all
Oh,
over
Shift
they're
out of
wide.
line.
Savage got to make
Wide.
the moves.
This is great for the
Bold.
front two. They want to see this. They want that lead back.
It's a bold move by Savage, but he's got to go.
Yeah, he's got to. He needs to catch the 43. If he's worried about that end of the deal, he's got to catch the 43. Which ironically is enough to possibly contend for the race win. So he's going for the 2-for-1.
Oh. Irish clears him. So, do you consider falling Irish or to catch up back up to the front? Oh,
Takes out Impact.
died! Oh, and 2-car hits him!
Oh, 78's
Dusty,
collected.
oh my god!
Oh,
78 just
they
died!
died.
Oh, they're still dying!
Orica
They're still
breaks
dying.
again! They're still
24
hitting him out
just-
back!
God damn! Oh,
Jack
78 just...
involved. Vets fan just got slammed. Iron Man.
Just pure
Dude,
Orica breaks.
yes.
I watched car after car ram
age-
them at 200 miles an hour.
Oh man,
That
that's
started
B13
around the back
died.
half of the top 10.
Yeah, B13 got loose and went sideways, tried to save it, and then just destroyed the field ahead of him. And Insoluble survived. He did not hit anything. Well, well, well. What does this do? We're on the edge of a fuel cycle, and actually, they should be good on fuel.
I think we should be past it now, so we should be racing it to the end. Ooh, actually,
okay.
Hold on.
Question is, do you pit on choose?
I think we're on the line. I would definitely pit on choose.
Yeah.
We're on the line.
I see some people staying out here. But if you're in the rear and you don't have track position, do you pit here, don't pit on choose, and take that track position over having enough fuel? Like, if you believe you can save that amount of fuel, do you save it?
I would hope for a caution, maybe.
Well, we're going to have to wait one more lap from the looks of it.
Are pits open?
That is probably a good idea to see where we stand and get within that window.
Alright, so then that eliminates the really strategy you need, in my opinion. You could pit on choose, it would give you 28, and then you have 30 laps, but now, I mean, if you pit this time, you don't have to come back down.
29 to go. That was a good call to stay out one more lap. Now everybody should be in the window.
Oh,
I would imagine.
Something's wrong with the 48 here. 48's losing positions. It's going very slow.
I think he had to stop and go because of ghosted, probably.
He's not gassing it back.
Not picking it up. Is he dropping back to the rear?
Possible lag?
What's happening?
That's big for the bracket if this is the case.
He was running up here pretty close to the 37.
Yeah, he's dropped back to the rear.
Yeah,
Did he
that
take a
is
strike?
big. If
Did
you're
he take the strike?
Cowboys right now, you must be smiling big.
I wonder if he made contact with the 7.
He was around the area of that incident, so that wouldn't shock me.
Yep, now they're coming down pit road.
He's gonna need to make a drive or hope for a caution.
Yep. Agreed.
But now we are 28 to go as we pass the line under pits. We'll be 27 to go at green. Or sorry, 26 to go at green, because we'll choose it 27.
And nobody stayed out on that first lap. I don't think anyone took Brent's advice of staying out the first lap and then going in the choose.
Because I think them staying out that one lap pretty much eliminated it.
If they didn't go another lap, I would have done that, but since they didn't go another lap, since they went another lap around, it really isn't worth pitting in. Yep. You're good on fuel. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
I think DD beat Cowboys out, so he took a spot. DD up to 4th.
Yep.
Alright.
About to be going to choose here.
See who we got. Savage, I will say, lost some positions because he took 4th at the time of caution. He is outside the top 5. Let's see where they go.
Like
the top
only one
2
car
go bottom.
down. Mets, GS. They're going to go in and top off. I'm shocked Line Cone didn't do that. He's already in the back. You don't have much to lose.
Alright, I want to say this before we get to the restart zone. I want to shout out someone who's in the race that's not going to be really talked about. Is Cowboy Tech. He's a sub. I think he's currently in the race as well.
I saw him
subbing.
for a good while bit. The 95,
Yep. Yep, he's subbing tonight. Shout out to him. I know he's not having the race he wanted, but
he's not
it's
last.
always good to have him in the field.
That.
He's not last.
Oh, 6 cars stopping. He gets going.
Yeah, he's
Ghosting, probably.
He's just doing his job as a sub. No, he's actually running top 20 right now.
Yeah, like I said, not last.
Yep.
Well, another person that stopped was Suspect Camo's favorite person. That was Squid.
Die.
Oh, I remember when Camo actually liked him too. Those are the times.
They called that off. They were not
Yep,
set
they
back
did.
there. So that is
Remember when he
another
actually
lap
liked
on your
us?
face.
I remember when he used to like Squid too. Wow, those are the times.
Those are ancient times.
Those were the times. So this officially locks in they're extremely good on fuel now. There's no like, unless you're ripping second gear for no reason during pacing.
Red.
What?
It's calling you out. No, I was calling you out.
Okay.
Off your own statement.
Oh.
Because you used to do it a lot.
Yeah, that's
it
why
gave
I
me
said
a
that.
fucking aneurysm.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I hope everybody that does it hears me. If you pace in second gear, you are a psychopath.
They aren't me,
Stop
bro.
doing it.
I learned after you screamed at me that one night. I know you were pissed because I had to drove for you at that time, I think.
Yeah, because you ran yourself out of fuel because you did it.
Yeah, alright. Let's focus on the race now.
Yeah, speaking of, up to the restart zone. Let's see what Irish has on the outside. Does not get a good
Not a good
restart.
jump at all.
He has room to go down. He does not take it. Didi will fill that hole. Here comes Cowboys,
Tenacious.
baby. The 18 suffered it as well. He needs to catch back up to the 43. But Sterlo and Sean back to 1 and 2.
Yeah, 88 has not been getting good restarts in the top lane. He's done it, I think, twice now, and it's always killed him on the momentum. But Sean now with Didi right behind him.
Moving a contact out in the backfield. They sort it out quickly. They get going. Everyone all
Cowboys
spread out in different
and
lanes
Irish
right
side
now.
by side. Cowboys and Irish side by side for fourth.
Irish
Didi's in clean
almost
air.
had him cleared earlier, but
Ooh,
the draft kept him.
someone nearly got turned there. So the highest running picks out of our picks currently would be your underdog Irish, and then
Irish
Cal.
on the
Oh,
track.
3 wide.
I
third.
have- hold on.
Here comes 96. Serving cone.
I was just about to say, my pick is that 96 down there who almost just made everybody look like they
Die.
were sitting still.
Ooh, that was so
sliding
tight.
up through here. Still 3 wide on there. 88 in the wall.
Whoa.
Nobody wrecks from that. They're still moving.
Oh, 37. Huge block on the 96 of serving.
But serving
That's gonna kill his
showing up
momentum.
late, but might be too late as we have a breakaway from the top 3. Didi, Sterlo, and Sean. They are gone from the field.
Yep, but this is a huge pack, and something's eventually gonna happen. I don't think this is gonna be civil for much longer, in my opinion. I think we're gonna have a caution very soon.
Impact an Irish contact that's going to send him up.
Down just now. Oh, contact Irish!
3 wide.
Oh, they save it.
Oh, Fasher
Irish
just
is
slides
getting
up into the
tossed.
14. They're also 4 wide, nearly back there. They are 3 wide still. Ironman, the 1 car of Silent Kings. They're racing everywhere right now at this type of track. This we're getting action this week for 2020s.
They sorted out very quick again, already back to single file.
Yeah, my picks are having a rough night. I cursed Spartan and Loss. Loss had a bit of an issue early on, and
Loss
Spartan.
is just up here.
Oh man, look at Proxy and Savage. I thought Proxy was gonna send it on him.
Yeah, Loss is peeking up at a top 5. He's in the tail of that second group. You got the third
Gotcha.
group being led by the 18.
Oh, I see
Contact
him.
Proto
Loss
and
is having a good
Impact.
run. Good. Yeah, but unless we have a caution, I would pretty much say Sean is a lock. Oh, Savage gets in the back of Sean.
48 still in the backfield. Has to pick up time. He needs to catch that 37.
Yeah, this
Apparently
isn't helping. This whole second group is battling up in the front. That's just making the top 3 pull away even more.
Yeah, Metz is looking to have his, I think, his third week winning in the picks. As currently Didi runs in third, but if he doesn't win, he'll be average finish. That'll be interesting to see on Wednesday. Whoever can brag about it.
Big check up in the backfield here. A few cars off the apron. Cowboy Tech able to save it. Almost back in the 78.
Oh, the 78. Now they're side by side again, as now the fourth place Cowboys has pulled away a little bit. Finally some clean air, able to run his line properly. Still side by side as Law, Savage, Constant, Serving. They're all grouped up together right here. B13 is also entering the fray. Proxy as well. Cars that have been, I think Proxy and B13 have led a few laps, I think, tonight, maybe a little bit.
Oh, Savage in the wall!
Keeps off
no.
everybody else. Still moving.
Still moving and grooving. Top three, though, they're prepared for liftoff, essentially. It's only between these top three unless a caution comes out. There's no way you can gain that much time, especially with these three, how quick they're running. I don't think Cowboys have enough pace.
Didi has a win in ODRL, correct?
No. He hasn't raced enough. He does not have a win.
I want to say he has, though.
I don't think he has. No, he hasn't started enough races.
If he did, it was last season.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, didn't DD win one of the duels?
He did win a duel, but I don't consider that that is a race win, but that isn't considered a points race win. If he wins in a points picking race.
On the win list, DD King does not appear, so he's yet to win a points race.
Okay, so it looks like if DD can take the win, we will go 7 for 7 new time winners.
And think about this too. DD King is 18th in points. This could be a playoff berth right here for someone below the cut line.
He has missed a lot of races, so it could eliminate someone like maybe Insolable. Potentially, no. I don't think Insolable's having a decent run for himself.
He's
also
on the line, though.
is up ahead of Insolable.
Actually, he is on the line. It would eliminate him. Serving Cone's ahead of him. Yeah, it would eliminate. Caution is out!
Backing off!
Who wrecked? Who died? 14's slow. 14's very slow. It may have happened with Cobra.
I think Nick H got maybe. Looks like he's got some front end
maybe
damage.
Nick. 96 or 95 of Cowboy Tech. He might have been collected.
He had saved it earlier and fell off the field, so I don't know what caused it. But we are in
Jordan Dog. Jordan Dog, line cone. Line was involved.
Oh no.
Him going all the way to the back, just bringing more issues for him.
A rough night overall.
Well, our top
last
three
races have been
changed.
Close to the top of the world for him. Now it's close to being back down to planet Earth with this finish.
Damn.
Look at this brand new top 10. Got Cowboys, Serving.
Lost.
Yeah, Lost. I believe that's the 41. And then the 16.
B13 as well.
Yep. Savage and Proto.
Proto struggled very early on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's the 7 going? Oh!
What in the hell?
Jesus. This race could have been over. Hit that wall. Luckily, his controller reconnected at the same time.
I think he's on wheel.
That might have been his wheels. What the hell happened there?
Alright, so it's safe to say that Cowboys is the only one right now that is good to move on, unless if something very drastic happens. But if someone like Slide Savage, do you risk doing something here to move on to that final round? You're in 10th place. Sean's in 2nd.
13 to go, 12 to go, 11 to go when you go green. Do you risk? No, your tires are really worn. But
it's not going to be a lot that he can do. He's just going to have to play what he's got. We'll go from there.
For the biscuit.
Georgia Dog takes a lap.
You gotta hope Sean makes a mistake, hits the wall. Well, Sean doesn't really make mistakes that often, but there's a chance. Especially with how tight the race.
He's also been running top 3 the entire race so far.
So you would need one of those top 3 to make a mistake, DD or Sterlo. I want to see how
Sterlo
aggressive.
tag a wall before coming on the lead, so it could very well happen.
Yeah, we've seen that before. Yeah, he doesn't like to talk about it. That was Kansas. Yeah, it was interesting to say the least. Had the race won and then hit the wall.
Oh, look at this. Constant's out.
Bold strategy.
41 of Constant.
Of all the drivers, I did not expect Constant to do it. Well, Sterlo also came out first. I think he was already leading, my bad. But what does this create on the restart? Do we see lane choices? Does this help Serving Cone? Who was your pick on Wednesday? Does this help him out? I think it does. Because will Sterlo pick the outside lane knowing that Constant's going to be on older tires?
And Sean also lost another spot on pit road, so Savage is only 5 to 6 cars behind him. This ain't over yet.
That's a lot of cars. That's a lot of cars, though. There's a ton of cars in between
5
those
cars,
two.
so that's going to be about 3 rows.
It may be a lot of cars right now, but I would imagine that not a lot of people are going to want to sit behind the car on 2 tires.
Yeah, if Constant is very slow, they're going to be making all kinds of moves. And the question is, do they want to restart behind Constant? I know he controls the restart, but how slow is he going to be on those older tires?
I am not a fan with how many laps are left to be doing this strategy right now. It is going to cost him, and we're going to watch it right from his face.
So, at this rate, his left side tire should be around the high 70s, maybe even 80% at best. So I don't think it's going to work out too much, but at least he'll make it through the rest of the race with those tires.
Update, Didi and Sean decided to choose the top lane, whereas... Did they wave it off? No, they did. Didi and Sean decided to choose the top lane, whereas Sterlo decided to follow the 41. Now, we've seen Sterlo deal with someone blocking all the way down to the apron, if you remember Fast Racer, so has he figured out how to deal with someone blocking like that? Or is he going to have the same issues as he had with Fast Racer earlier? If Constant is like blocking that hard. I bet that sounded... You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
I have to. You guys make it awkward and silent. You guys don't say a word for like 3
I'm
minutes when I
just
say
looking
like
at
that.
Discord or not Discord, my page where my in-car is.
Gotcha. We're coming. When we go green, it'll be 10 to go. The last 10 laps of the event. Constant leads us back to the restart zone. Who is gonna win at Chicagoland? Do we have another yellow? That's the question. Here they go.
He gets going.
Good
Didi
jump.
has a decent start. The 19 is going to push the 41 out ahead, though.
This
This
slide up.
might be ideal. Come out the first 2 turns, and then he can pass the 41.
I will say Sterlo has cleared. Oh, Sean
Pressure's
falling
13.
off. Sean falling off.
Pressure
Watch out.
13.
Hold on. Fast Race on the bottom of Savage. That's going to cost Savage some time.
I think Fast Racer is going to stay with him.
Constant already to the top lane.
Sterlo
Here comes
takes
Lost
it.
to second.
Lost does
to
take
second place.
in front of Sean. Here comes Frost in the bottom. He holds that. Not let
Lost
Sean
trying
down.
to steal the show.
9 to go.
9 to go at Chicagoland. Lost trying to
is
steal it
attempting
from
the
Sterlo.
outside.
He's pretty much forced with Prox in his bottom lane. Sean gonna help Lost.
Sends it down in front of the 16
He
hard
blocks
block.
up to the apron. They keep it straight.
How about
No
Sean
loss.
keeping it
By
on
the
the high line,
19.
muscling his way to second?
And 4 wide out back
4
contact
wide.
forward to the 13. That is
And that's
just
gonna be Lost
heartbreaking.
race.
8 to go.
It really is.
A
It really
bad
is
chop by the
heartbreaking.
19 takes him out of contention. Now Sean is back to that rear of the 19. He peeks, the 19's ready for it, he doesn't take it yet.
Savage is really
Look at
hoping they have the
serving.
same situation.
What did
Yep,
I say
serving up
was
to third.
serving? Gonna be the spoiler here. He is running third, big 13 and fourth. Here comes the 18 of Savage. He needs to catch the 43.
Sean
I know
looking
right now,
for moves
Sean's
to
got
win.
Thinking, all right, what do I gotta do to at least beat the 18.
Serving to the
Talked about it
bottom,
on the
he
podcast.
moves him! He moves him!
Serving
Here comes
is
the 18!
moving.
Is someone around in the back? No, they save it.
And look at
Still
this.
going back there.
Just one car.
Savage is trying to get there.
Contact up by
Where
the high
is-
side. I think you keep going back there.
Fast Racer trying to get to the bottom of Savage. Oh! Woo! Side by side! This is
Savage
battle!
He's trying to.
He slides up! 5-6 to go! Sean is trying not to let him to go!
Where
Savage
is the
getting clear,
96 compared to the 19 on scroll? Okay.
Savage
Good
clears
bit of
Sean!
scroll.
Savage clears Sean! And he's now into the position to win his tournament battle. What does Fast Racer do? He's been aggressive all night. We gotta get up to serving. He's catching Sterlo. He's got help with B13 as well. Sean gets loose. That battle right
Proxy
back
getting
here
blocked all
though.
the way down
Tenacious
there.
is blocking.
What a big block by that 41. Or is that the
Reminder,
4?
Fast Racer has been Ryan Newman tonight, so Sean might have some bit of an issue getting around him. Guys, they're on Sterlo's bumper. They're hunting. 5 to go. This race is final.
to go.
No more cautions.
Oh, look at this fast racer to the inside. Savage. Sean trying to take
Oh.
the chance.
Savage on the outside, a fast racer. He's getting close to that
He
wall.
did not want that. He did not want that at all. That is
Time.
unfortunate.
Savage goes
4 to
right back
go.
in line. Blocks Tenacious.
3 to go. 3 to go. 3 to go. 3 to go.
3 to go. Okay.
3. Yep.
We
3.
may see a bump here that may advance the 18.
Battle for the lead. Here comes B13 to second. Serving lets him go by.
P13 could also be a first-time winner.
Yep, it could be. Who is going to win at Chicago? We're coming down to the final laps. B13's got to run. He's got to run, guys.
Stays bottom.
2 to go.
Back
2 to
to
go.
19.
Does he move Sterlo? Sterlo is slow on the bottom. Here comes 96 of serving.
Sean
Remember,
has got
serving-
back in front of the 19. I'm unsure where the 37 and 48 are.
Sterlo backs up his corner. Here comes B13. Does Sterlo
Oh,
stack
he
up?
was there.
He does.
Gave him a good shot entering forward.
Launch on the outside,
know what's-
96. He's going to try to pass the 7 here. He needs to try to catch
White
the 19.
flag. White
He
flag in the
backs off,
air.
lets the 7 have it. He's going to let the 7 race for it and try to take them both.
B13's got to run. He's got to run, guys.
Keep an eye on the
Sterlo
96.
blocks him to the apron.
Watch the 96. He's letting them race to try to take them
B13's
both.
going to get an arc.
To the
He goes to the outside.
Split the middle. Split the middle. Split the middle. Into the door of the 7.
Oh, he puts B13 on the wall.
Fast racer.
Sterler holds on, serving with a dive to try to take them both. And
And
they wreck as they cross.
Savage dies. Savage dies across the line.
Also advances.
What a finish.
And Sean beat out Savage, and Savage is eliminated from the tourney. Can we get an update on the line cone?
Cowboys has officially moved on to the championship round of the bracket.
Oh
What a
my
race.
gosh. Yeah, and Serving put B13 into the wall. He was going for it all.
Oh, he stayed in it. He split it and he stayed in it.
You know, B13's not going to be happy about that.
Wow.
Sterlo held on, and he finally, our first non-repeat winner. Remember last season he had the most, he was the points leader for majority of the season, and he finally wins it tonight. I talked to him earlier, and he said he was confident. So
We've had 7 different winners so far this season, but only 6 of them have been a first-time winner. First one to break
Also-
it, Sterlo.
also the 77 finished top 5, guys. B13.
Wow, my
Sean
throat
got-
hurts from that. That was
Mine
a
too.
lot.
Hopefully it sounded good. Hopefully we didn't overlap. I think it
I
sounded
don't
good.
think we did.
I don't think we did either. That was fun.
Cowboys got 11th. Line Cone got 21st.
Both of them had rough nights, but that officially moves Line Cone over to the championship. Maybe should we bring in the guy who got people who advanced from the tourney as well, and tell them? Should we invite Cowboys and tell them?
Oh, I got
Because
an invite from Mets party. Do you have the party? Oh, do you have the party invite only?
Is this my party? Oh yeah, hold on. Because we had my random friend join like those 2 weeks in a row. That's why I started doing that. Do we have Sean in here? Alright, we don't. Okay. Where is Sterlo? Good. Hello.
Got him.
Where is... Do you have Sterlo? Alright, now you guys are allowed in.
Yeah, it should be Sterlo, Serving, Sean, B13, Fast Racer.
Give me a sec. I gotta...
And then if you want Cowboys.
Yeah, I would get Cowboys in here if we... Oh, Camo has the glitch. He has the glitch. Alright. I call it. Remember the last time we had... Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, you did. You did call it. Yeah, if you want to interview Sterlo, you can do it.
Yep. Alright, we can do... Alright. I'll let you do, You got this. You know.
You want me to do 2 through 5?
Yeah, sure. I'll do only first. It's all good.
Hey, you got the best one in my opinion. Alright. We'll go on ahead and start off with our 5th place finisher, the driver of the 77, Mr. Fast Racer. Fast, make sure your audio is included.
It is.
If you're here. Alright. Well, first off, congrats on your first top 5 of the season. You were up there battling at the end with those trying to advance to the bracket. I do want to ask, what was that like battling with the 18 and the 43?
It was hard to get up there for sure, but once I got up there to the top 5, it was pretty fun running with the top 5 guys. But all in all, it was a tough race. Very hard to pass and very aggressive drivers tonight.
Well, with your position in the cut line in 20th, this is still good progress for you with the milestone finish you have this season. I do want to ask, how do you feel about your current situation in the points after how tonight ended?
After tonight, I feel like I maybe moved up a few positions in the points, but that's really my focus right now is just gain points as much as I can, because I know I'm in a hole right now. But my aggression is going to start ramping up these next few races.
Well, speaking of these next few races, next Monday night would be at Pocono for the Pocono 65. What are your thoughts on that track?
I'm pretty decent there. I'm feeling pretty good at that place.
All right. Well, before I let you go and prepare for Pocono, do you have any special shout-outs that you want to give, Fast Racer?
I do not at the moment.
All right. Congrats on your first top 5 of the season, Fast. I wish you the best of luck next Monday night.
Appreciate it.
No problem. All right. Next up, one of our stage winners tonight, the driver of the 7, Mr. B13. Make sure your audio is included.
Got it.
Well, you were in a very fun situation there with the 96 and the 19 in those last few laps. What was it like battling those two for the win?
Yeah, that was fun. I don't know. I mean, I did everything I could. The 19 was not going to give up the bottom at all. I tried to do everything I could there in 3 and 4. I feel like I maybe had potentially a little bit better of a car. It's hard telling. I don't know. But that was a ton of fun. It's a lot of fun racing up towards the front because I think I started that stage pretty close to the rear and was able to just race my way all the way forward. So that was cool.
Well, this is your first race with a stage win and with a podium finish going into Pocono. What are your thoughts on where you are in the points? You entered tonight 13th, about 16 above the cut line. Do you feel a lot better knowing about how you ran tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I did miss a race, and that didn't help anything at all. And I've had a couple of not so great outings, but I think I'm excited for Pocono. I enjoy that track. It'll be interesting to see how things play out.
All right. Well, before I let you go and prepare for Pocono, do you have any special shout-outs that you want to give B13?
Shout out to all y'all guys for everything you do, and shout out to the league for putting on another great race. I had a blast tonight. I've really have enjoyed doing these 2020 races.
All right. Congrats on. Let me see. That is actually your third top five. My apologies for saying you finished in the podium on the spot. But congrats
All
on
good.
your third top five of the season, and congrats on winning your first stage. I wish you the best of luck at Pocono next Monday.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. In third place, this guy had a very fun night, and for more than one reason, he has moved on to the championship round against Cowboys. That will be Sean for life. Sean, make sure your audio is included.
Yeah, we're good, man.
All right, first off, congrats on advancing to the championship round of the bracket. Again, you've been on a consistent streak of finishing in the top five as of lately, even with the 2020 cars. I do want to ask, how does it feel knowing that you're going to be facing Cowboys at Pocono for the bracket championship?
Well, Dirty South Racing. I mean, we came to play, man. He's a great teammate, great competitor. He does a lot of things well. Really, really fast driver. Gonna have to really bring it next week. Gonna have to put the work in to try to beat him at Pocono. I would say tonight was more stressful than fun. Really wasn't trying to race the 19 with like 20 laps to go. Really just trying to work with them and try to break away. And then we kept getting cautions and field kept catching back up and. Really was just trying to be more strategic and thought I lost it to Savage there with like 5 to go, but had to dig deep. I think he made a mistake and he says he didn't hit the apron. I think he got it just a skosh and washed up. But yeah, super excited about the bracket challenge. I'm looking forward to going against my teammate next week.
Yeah, not only is the bracket on the line, the points lead for sure has tightened up a bit. You two were 1-2 in standings before tonight started. Should be a lot closer now with the way things were. So, how do you feel knowing that you could be the new points leader next weekend and with the chance of being the bracket champion?
Points are nice. We're going trophy hunting now. That's been my MO since I got here. Wanted to win some races. Only won one. Felt like I could have won tonight, but just really was trying to just beat the 18. That was really my one goal. Catching up's great, but we got a long way to go in order to win championships. But it'd be nice to get a little mid-season chip next week if we can beat Cowboys. But glad one of us will take it home. He's a great guy. Um, May the best man win. I'm going to bring it. I know he will too, so should be fun.
All right. Well, before I let you go and prepare for Pocono, do you have any special shout outs that you want to give?
Yeah, I'd say shout out to the 18. He ran a great race. Started off way in the back, drove his way up to the top 5, and had himself in a position before whatever happened there at the end. Ran a really stressful. He was just like a bad case of eczema. He just wouldn't go away completely. Just we keep coming back. Shout out to him. Shout out to Sterlo. Really great race car driver. We go back a lot of years. Got a lot of respect for him. Did a great job tonight. Pleasure working with him again, and appreciate you guys doing what you guys do every week for us and allowing us to do what we do.
All right. Congrats on your fourth podium finish of the season, Sean. I wish you the best of luck at Pocono next week.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you guys. Later.
No problem. By the way, just as a keynote, Sean leads the league in